Hi, this is Todd Olthoff, and welcome to another edition of Screencasts Online. This week we decided to take a look at an application that has seen a lot of updates since we last covered it, and that is Agenda by Momenta BV. Back in 2018, Don covered the application after it received an Apple Design Award, and he walked through all of the basic features of the application, including some of the premium features that were available at the time. Since then, Agenda has moved from version 2 to version 10. And along the way, there have been a number of great new features that we felt should be covered to give you an update on how the application has been coming along. Agenda is a date-based note-taking application, which means that it connects your notes to your calendar meetings and uses those dates as a way to track your notes past, present, and future. It also integrates nicely with Apple's Reminders application, which lets you track any tasks that you may need to perform related to the notes that you've taken. I have found the application very helpful in handling the agendas I create for meetings that I need to have and the notes that I take during those meetings that need to be followed up on. In this screencast, I'll be picking up where Don left off and take a more advanced look at Agenda from the perspective of the additional features that have been added and what is available in the premium edition of Agenda. If you haven't watched the previous screencast, I would recommend watching that one first and then coming back to this screencast, as I will not be covering the things our first screencast has already covered. Agenda is a free application that will function fine for most users. There are premium features for purchase where you pay for all of the features that have previously been added and any additional features for the next year that get added. So let's get started by reviewing the Agenda interface. So this is the Agenda application, and as you can see, it's a standard Mac interface. You can see we have a sidebar over here. We've got this center section where we'll be taking our notes, and then we have these different panes. You'll notice here I've got a bar that allows me to resize the area on the left, and on the right, if I just pull the bar, it shows me a third pane here, which gives me information on my calendars and reminders and recently edited and related notes. Now, as we dig into Agenda, I want to show you a couple of things with it. There have been a couple of additions to the interface itself. If we just come up here to Preferences, so now I open that up and you can see we have a new appearance area here. If I click on this, I've got System Appearance, which will match whatever I have set for my system. I have Dark, and you can see the dark mode really looks nice. It really makes everything pop, and so this may be something you'll want to use. And then we have Light, which will just match System at this point because I have the light set up on my system. So let's go ahead and put it back on System. So I just wanted to show you that that change was there so that you can make those changes to the interface itself. On the iPad version, there is also a dark theme, which just takes advantage of the darker screen that you have on an iPad or on an iPhone. Now, when we're working with Agenda, we go ahead and start on this side with our overview of how we interact with Agenda. And you can see here we have on the agenda today, search all, and trash. And I'm going to cover those in more depth when we start talking about the workflow. But that's the centerpiece of how Agenda works in terms of its built-in workflow. Agenda also includes the option to organize projects so that all of your notes can go into specific project categories. If you remember in the previous screencast, Don covered that and how to set those up. But what I'm going to do is show you how I might use those, especially with the new premium features that have been added. And I'm going to go through and show you how to set that up and how I might use that to work with something for Screencasts Online.
That's just a quick preview of one of this week's Apple-related tutorials from Screencasts Online. Screencasts Online is your premium source of Apple-related video tutorials. All of our members get access to brand new, up-to-date tutorials each week, as well as unlimited access to our entire video archive full of Mac and iOS-related tutorials. You can stream and download all of our videos on your Mac, iPad and iPhone, and even your Apple TV using the members-only Screencasts Online Apple TV app. Membership also includes a complimentary subscription to the digital Screencasts Online monthly magazine, published each month and packed with videos, articles, reviews, as well as hints and tips covering all aspects of the Mac, iPad, iPhone, and all of the other fantastic Apple products. So, if you're ready to start getting the most out of your Apple devices, visit screencastsonline.com today and become a Screencasts Online member.